All right. See if everything's working here. I don't have live chat on the main screen here, but that's fine. So how's everything sound, guys? My mic too loud? Is the background too loud? Like what? Everything sounds all right, so we can start here. All right. Let's see here. Okay, I'll have chat up on my phone, I guess. I can put in OBS, but I'm not gonna do all that. All right, yeah, I had a little technical difficulties with the intro there, but I hope you guys enjoyed that little intro to the whole entire thing today. OBS is a recording software for PC. It's the biggest one. I mean, I can use Streamlabs for streaming, but OBS is just better for both, and that's what I use. So, anyway, here's our tier list. We have a standard tier list here: S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier, of course. And we have every single villain from the first and second season of Scooby-Doo Where Are You right here. And yeah, let's get into it with the Black Knight. So the Black Knight here, if I can pause on him. So Black Knight Ghost from the first episode of Scooby-Doo Where Are You? So I do have some notes that I wrote a while ago when I first watched these episodes, like first rewatch of them. So I'm gonna talk about What a Night for a Night, and these are my thoughts from like months ago. So this is what I said. A very impressive episode for the beginning of any show, to be honest. The gang are all together, and it is very like everything's just like is already happening. There's no like intro to the characters or anything. They're just doing their own thing like normal. You can't tell it's the first episode, which is what Hanna-Barbera was going for a whole entire series, because if you're just doing Saturday morning cartoons, you don't want to have a story unless it's Mystery Incorporated, because then people are going to have to watch like every single episode for a story. Scooby-Doo Where Are You didn't have to do all that. So, I find it great that the gang is already established because they solved the mystery very quickly and nicely. This episode was a nice start to the series and is so iconic and will definitely never be forgotten, but it's not the best. So that is true. It is not the best. Like there's definitely better episodes, but like we got to think about is this is the start of everything. Like Shaggy had his throwing voice thing that barely came back. Like they had the back of the mystery machine had so much like cool parts in it. But we're gonna talk about the villain a little bit. So here's our villain of the Black Knight. What was his name? Professor Hyde White was the British guy, right? Am I tripping? A or B tier? Yeah. He is the villain that started it all. He's literally him. He's literally the guy. So, what are we thinking about him, guys? Mr. Wickles. Okay. Yeah, so Mr. Wickles. First of all, super strength. Like, Mr. Wickles is a pretty thick guy. He's not really a strong man, you know? So, like, the fact that he could, like, lift things and throw them at the gang and stuff, it was kind of insane. Like he could break through paintings, like, just punch through them. And the metal suit probably weighs a good amount of weight. So, and he also kidnapped that British guy, Professor Hyde White, and put him in this scary looking costume. If I can get to that scene real quick here. A stupid looking, like, weird, scary looking thing. That's not it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, so he tied him up and all that. So it's pretty cool. And of course, the Black Knight Ghost was so iconic that they had him in the second live action Scooby-Doo movie as well, which is just so cool. It's just so cool. So let's see. All right, I'm thinking C tier because he's not that scary, but of course the whole backstory with him, when the moon is full at night, he'll come alive, Night of the Museum style. But like, I mean, guys, like A tier, I'll do a high B. There's so many better villains, but he's really scary. Like if you're in a museum, the knight just starts walking around, It's kind of all right. B tier, guys. B tier. All right, let's move on to the flipping the ghost guy. He's just a ghost, a sheet ghost. From what's the episode? Yeah, Hassle in the Castle is the next one. For some reason, people think A Clue for Scooby-Doo is the second one, but it's actually not. It's actually Hassle in the Castle. All right, there we go. Yeah, so the ghost guy, he's a ghost, so him going through walls is probably the best thing that this guy has for him. The atmosphere of the episode is the best thing he has, because if it was like any other villain in that scary place, it's already going to bump him up. So of course, if you're just a sheet ghost, it's going to bump you up. But instead of being at the bottom of the list at D tier, I think the ghost needs to go at C tier. Like, I do like how the villain showed the gang his tricks at the end of the episode. Like, that's pretty cool that he was like, let me show you guys, because he's a magician. Same level as the knight. I don't know about all that. High C. Like, I'm being very harsh on these villains. Like, the episode itself is awesome. Like, the whole location's awesome, but like, the ghost is a little trickster, isn't he? He's a funny guy, I don't know, guys. I gotta say C tier on this one. Gotta say C tier. All right, so let's move on to Captain Cutler, or the ghost of Captain Cutler. Even though he is literally just Captain Cutler, so I'm gonna just leave him here for now. But yeah, like, the ghost of Captain Cutler, man. He's like, his entrance into the episode is so scary too. Like, he's glowing. What do you think of the Scooby sneeze gags? Oh, from the ghost episode? With Scooby being sick, and it's like, what are you doing, With Scooby's like trying to get out of doing something. You're talking about that? From all the Scooby shows? They do it every now and then. I mean, it's not that overused at all. It's like, that's like, they're known for that. I don't know any other cartoon that really does the sneeze effect, like the like getting out of something. But yeah, Clue for Scooby-Doo. I love the title card. Scooby-Doo already stopped using these. They did it for the Black Knight, and they did it for the Captain Cutler episode, but they stopped using these, and it's kind of sad that they did. Like, honestly, really, really fun thing there, but of course, budget cuts, whatever happened at Hanna-Barbera, they couldn't use it all the time. So I love that in the third episode, we're already doing underwater theme. Like, Hanna-Barbera is known for their like superhero action cartoons where they go underwater and whatever. Like, the gang going underwater here is so cool. They see there's just a dead guy underwater, and the ghost of Captain Cutler tries to kill him, like, locks the door on him, and when they catch him, he got caught really strangely. Like, he could have ran away from that with the whole entire trap that Scooby did. Like I don't know about all that, but like, they caught him. He didn't get caught that easily, but Captain Cutler's scary, menacing, very iconic. So I'm gonna have to go A tier. I really like Clue for Scooby-Doo. I mean, honestly, also, if you guys never seen my first ranking video of Scooby-Doo, don't watch it. It's like not that good, but like, I put flippin' Never Ape and Ape Man so high up. We're going to be looking at that list after we finish the tier list so we can see how close I am to my favorite villains. And we're not going to do a lot of bias on these. I'm going to go like off of what you guys say and what I really think, because I have a lot of bias with a lot of these episodes. Like, I really want to rank them high, but I know the actual episode is not that good. Like, stuff like that. Speaking of not that good, we got the Minor 49er next, okay? Minor 49er. Wow. You know, what a guy, you know. He's just like... The entrance is kind of spooky. I mean, look at that. Like, but the gang are going to this whole entire other place, the flipping ghost town. But there's a hotel there with Hank and the owner. And Hank, the short guy, like 4 foot whatever, is like, you know, Hank's the Minor 49er, and wow, a beard and a hat. That's all it is. A beard and a hat that's the Minor 49er. Like, he's popped out of nowhere. Like, he has that teleporting thing that horror movie villains have, but that's about it. He doesn't really do like the whole, again, the atmosphere, the dynamite, I guess. But the gang being in the mines, I guess he can do some stuff on him. But like, I don't know, guys. What do we think about the Minor 49er? He was just a guy named Hank who is... Oh, yeah, he was just mining oil. Illegally, of course. But, you know, if he just told the owner of the hotel, they could have, like, split it 50-50. There was, like, no reason for him to get all of it for himself. F tier? There is no F tier. We have D tier. We're doing very traditional tier list here. But, you know, D tier is F tier anyway, you know. C tier is mid. B tier is okay. A tier is good. And S tier is godly, you know. That's how you should think about it. D tier is like a little bit above F tier, you know, but like it's the same thing. And yeah, Hank wore stilts, which is so surprising. He was like running around. He was in the minecart. Your stilts are not flexible, buddy. They're a piece of wood. Like, how does that work, you know? It's pretty crazy. Yeah, so guys, is that beard menacing, or should we just put him in D tier? I'm thinking D tier. We almost have all of them filled here. A tier, B tier, C tier. We're doing D tier for the Minor 49er. And another D tier villain is the flippin' Witch Doctor from Decoy for Dog Napper. So the Witch Doctor is just a dog napper, and we don't see him much in the episode. Like, actually, where is he? Where's my guy? There he is. There's the two Witch Doctors right next to each other. There they are. You know, the Witch Doctor, honestly... He is barely in the episode. The episode is mostly about like the new stuff with the gang. Like, they have the tracker on the mystery machine, all that cool stuff. Like, you know, this episode really does a lot of experimenting with Scooby-Doo, and like, it's just crazy. Like, but like, yeah, the Witch Doctor is kind of... well, it's more about Geronimo, actually, to be like stereotyping, but you know, I don't know, guys. I'm just gonna say D tier for the Witch Doctor. I mean, the episode itself is fine. Like, a lot of stuff happens in the episode, but the villain itself is not that big of a deal. And the villain just talks in their normal voice when they kidnap Scooby too. It's just like, are you even trying? Are you even trying? Like, the Witch Doctor doesn't even try as much as the flippin' Minor 49er. And the Minor 49er barely tries. He just walks around and groans. Like, what? Like, you know, the Deco for a Dog Napper was more about experimenting with the gang themselves than the actual villain. Like, the villain's a side guy in this whole thing. Like, what do you guys think? Like, if you've watched the episode recently, I think it's more about the gang themselves. What if Scooby-Doo and Guess Who had an episode where Caesar Millen, the dog whisperer, was on? That would be pretty cool. Scooby would be very happy about that, you know. So, yeah, Witch Doctor D tier. Let's move on to the ghost of Elias Kingston. Pretty iconic, actually, because he showed up in Be Cool Scooby-Doo later down the line, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, Ghost of Elias Kingston. Oh, here's some experimenting I was talking about here with the tracker and stuff and the mystery machine. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, but they didn't keep that. They never kept that. And then flipping, I don't know why I'm on the Witch Doctor for so long, guys, but I'm just showing you guys what I mean, you know. I'm just giving you like an example of what I'm talking about. It's kind of, yeah. Okay. Here's Elias Kingston. You know, the Blue Man from the Blue Man group, if you saw my recent short, for the one person who watches my shorts, I mean, yo, the Blue Man is just, dude, I don't really know. Like, his power of making people old is the best thing he has going for him, okay? The way he got trapped was embarrassing. Like, sure, he kidnaps, hold up. He kidnaps kidnaps flipping cousin or whatever, and the whole mansion, which is the flipping intro of Scooby-Doo Where Are You, is the Elias Kingston mansion or whatever. Like, it's scary, dude. It's scary. Like, the mansion itself has so much cool stuff. Yeah, he kidnapped his niece. Okay, thank you there. All right, I don't got all the wiki on me right now, so I'm just going off of memory for the most part here. But yeah, okay. Yeah. But like, man, Ghost of Elias Kingston. I mean, he does a lot. He does a lot. Like, his whole entire, he was popping out of nowhere. Like when Shaggy says he finds a clue, and the clue is flipping Elias Kingston himself, you know. He turns to Crystal Ball, but, you know, oh, never Ape and Ape Man. Okay, well, that'll be our next one. But, you know, Elias Kingston, for the turning people old and killing people, like, supposedly, of course, it was obviously really fake, but C tier. Let's leave him in C tier. I mean, he's fine. He's fine, but Scrappy-Doo gets a lot of hate. Yeah, but he's not here. What are you on about, bud? Lowest C? I mean, I guess, but, like, you know, the episode carries him. Once again, a lot of these villains, the episode carries them, not them. The villain themselves don't. The villain themselves should carry the episode, you know, like, Elias Kingston should have carried that episode, but he had a lot, like, not going for him. Never Ape and Ape Man. Never Ape and Ape Man. Oh my gosh. Guys, you know, if you saw my video, I made a whole video on this. I like Never Ape and Ape Man. I mean, I don't like the Ape Man because we're talking about the villain, guys. So you know what? I gotta be honest here, you know. I gotta be honest here. Never Ape Man is pretty bad. The ape himself, the Ape Man, is so bad, dude. Yeah, I did do a video on the episode. Yep, he was the first and probably the only. I mean, probably some other villain did it, but he was the first to ever flippin' take off his mask in front of someone. Well, he didn't know Shaggy was there, of course, but who does that? Are you stupid or something? Like, man. So, yeah, we're gonna add a new tier to the tier list, all right? This is the Carl tier for Carl the Stuntman. Because, you know, it's Carl the Stuntman. Yeah, he's going in Carl tier, guys. Episode, the atmosphere carries the episode, the whole entire mansion. I talked about this in the flippin' video, you know. Carl the Stuntman. I don't like Carl the Stuntman. Yeah, like, real apes are scary, but he didn't even try as, like, trying to be an ape, you know. He was, like, not even trying to be a real ape or anything like that. Yeah, not scary. Not scary. I mean, this part's scary. Watch this. Oh, never mind. Well, you know, yeah, there. So the Ape Man being right behind Shaggy like that, but Shaggy then makes it funny by hitting the Ape Man. So it's not even scary at that point. The Ape Man tried, but he failed. Like, it's just that's the best example. Him putting on the Scooby mask. Like, fine, but like, why? And look at that run. Apes don't run like that. What is that? That's goofy, dude. That's goofy. And look, it's Carl, the stunt man. Yeah, he's going in Carl tier, which you can just say is F tier at this point. I mean, everyone says he's the worst. Obviously, the episode is better than the villain. All right, Foul Play in Funland, we got Charlie the Robot. So, Charlie is a robot. How are we supposed to flippin' do this, okay? He's scary only because he was moving so fast that the gang couldn't really see him. Like, the reason the gang was scared of him is not because he's blue or something. It's because he had so much inhuman abilities, stuff that humans can't do. Yes, this episode was one of the funnier ones. It was. The whole entire... It's a carnival. Like, it's gonna be funny. You know... the apes don't eat burgers scene. Yeah, apes don't eat burgers. That was, like, so obvious, too. And then Scooby ate the burger, right? Yeah, so... Charlie the Robot is Uncanny Valley, or whatever. You know? Like, flippin'... How could they even make this robot back in 1969? Like, if this was a real thing, like, he looks very uncanny. You're right. Like, he does look pretty weird. But in the end, he's a nice robot. Like, look at that. He's not a villain. The only thing that makes him scary is just how dead he looks. Like, it's a robot. No duh. But, like, we're not talking about the episode, but I don't know, guys. I kind of want to put him in C tier. Maybe a low B tier. I mean, I know a lot of people love Charlie the Robot. Like, a lot of people love Charlie the Robot. But, like, he's not a villain. He's a flippin' robot. It's in the name. It's in the name. But just by his face alone, I mean, if I saw that thing running around at, like, 60 miles per hour right at me, like, I jump scare like that, yeah, okay, I understand you now. Like, B tier. Stick 'em up. What's the password? A tier Charlie? I mean, I can't, dude. I'm saving A tier and S tier, dude. I can't. Oh, yeah, flipping, stick 'em up. What's the password? The gray ape is first rates, or whatever. Yeah, for the Ape Man, the episode carried him. For sure, that episode's awesome. But Charlie the Robot, it's overrated. The episode is carrying Charlie the Robot. Bro, I feel like I said this for every single episode. The episode's carrying the villain. We're about to get to one where the episode doesn't carry the villain, and the villain sort of kind of carries the episode. Sort of, kind of. Like, a little bit, you know? B tier, guys. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right. All right, bye, Charlie. We got... Okay, this is actually something. Well, Charlie also had that, like, insane strength aspect, too. So, that's another thing. Like, bro, look how fast he's going. Dang. Yeah, so anyway. Let's talk about... Come on. Yes. The backstage rage. What are we thinking? Alright, so bias aside, because, again, I made a whole video on this. It's not a good video. Please don't watch it. Editing-wise, it's not really that good. Now, Puppet Master has to be A tier. You already know it. So, basically, yo, have you guys seen Funko's Puppet Master flipping pop figure they made? I gotta get that. Anyway. The backstage rage. Scooby and Shaggy are walking home with a pizza. Yo, let's go. Italian. But, like, Puppet Master's scary, dude. The fact that he purposely went on that bump to bump the violin case, he wanted the gang to find out about his operation because he probably was going to kill them. He had multiple attempted murder attempts on the gang. And, like, he wanted them to come to... He wanted them to find out. That's so weird, right? He purposely put that $20 bill out of the flipping the shelf. Like he did that on purpose. He is so spooky, dude. He is so spooky. Look right here. That could have crushed Scooby. Like, he is scary, dude. Like the black on black with a little red. Like all he is gray and black with a little bit of red. Also that hat too. I gotta get that hat. Dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, William Afton type bricks. Look at him. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Like flipping. Who do you think you are, bruh? It's scary. It's low key. And then when Shaggy flipping. When Scooby sees this is the scene. Scooby sees that, he sees Shaggy. And then he's gone. And then he's gone. He's gone, dude. Are we talking about Joe Goes Over? Joe's the GOAT? Joe Goes Over? Joe Goes Over is awesome. I got to collab with him, guys. I got to collab with him. Once I hit 1K, I'm going to try to do that. Yeah, he just disappears. This whole background right here, this background's scary. Like, all right, guys. Easy A tier, top of A tier, about to be S tier. If my bias was here, he would be an S tier. But I don't know, guys. He's scary, but he doesn't. He fumbles in the end. He fumbles. If he didn't fumble, bro would have killed the whole gang. Like, easily. That's what he wanted them to do. I just explained that. Why am I explaining again? Oh my gosh. Yo, Scooby scared him. Scooby scared him, dude. Scooby, dude. Jeez, man. Yeah. So, anyway. Yo, what'd you guys think of the intro? I know of technical difficulties, but if you guys saw that intro to the stream, I mean, I kind of liked it. So I wanted to hear you guys. Bedlam in the Big Top. Yeah. Chef's Kiss. Nice. Oh yeah, the part where the Puppet Master replaced himself with a puppet. That's also like insane, dude. The episode itself's a 10 out of 10. It's I can't with my bias would put it in S tier. I gotta put it in A tier, guys. Creeper is B tier. I mean, we're gonna get there, bud. We're not even in season 2 yet. We're going to be soon, though. All right, Bedlam in the Big Top, guys. Let's talk about it. So the gang go to a circus, and we have the clown. Does Stephen King even make it like at this point? I don't think he did. I think Stephen King got inspired by Scooby-Doo. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Yeah, but he probably did, though. I mean, this clown is kind of goofy. Like, what is that? What is the face paint, dude? What is with that face paint? A lot of people say the ghost clown gave him nightmares and all this. I'm like, I never got scared of the ghost clown, honestly. I never got scared of this dude. Him throwing the darts at Scooby, like trying to get him to fall from like 70 feet. Yeah, that's attempted murder. I mean, and then the thing he did with Daphne, Daphne was not wearing the same clothes. That's all I'm going to say. And flipping his whole entire tricks with the hypnotizing and stuff. Crazy. He had a lot. Insane, dude. Insane. But he gets tricked so easily. Sure, the gang had to trap him twice, which is the first time, I think, in Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, that they had to do something like that. But then they capture him, and bro, they capture him by making him a monkey. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, man. What the heck? What, dude? And this is some old guy. And that makes the Daphne thing really weird. But, wow. You like the Ghost Clown? I mean, Ghost Clown is another favorite of mine, especially because of the hypnotizing he did. Yep. Stephen King ripped off Scooby and Shaggy and the Lion. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Shaggy called the lion Simba, yeah. Probably is a Lion King reference. This was 1969, though, you know. I would have to fact check that, you know. S tier? Who, bro? What you on about, bro? If we're just talking about the impact of the Ghost Clown on society, yeah, of course S tier, but A tier, guys. Episode alone is flipping A tier. Shaggy predicted the Lion King? Maybe. I don't really know. Yo, Gavin, welcome. I'm gonna make you mod, Gavin. Hold up. Agree to disagree. I mean, I guess. I mean, how many clowns were in flipping cartoons? Like, clowns were always scary, I guess, because the clown design is very traditional. Creeper C tier, bro. We're not even. Creeper's like one of the last villains we're gonna get to. Oh my gosh! All right, a gaggle of Galloping Ghosts is our next episode. I'm just gonna let this play through so you guys look at this. Look at this dude. Okay, he's literally clown, bro. He's clowning around, dude. He's like flipping clowning, bro. This guy's clowning. A gaggle of Galloping Ghosts. That's gonna be our next one here. We got the vampire. A vampire. What are we thinking of my vampire boy? What are we thinking? He turns to a bat. How did he do that? How did he fade out of existence? Yeah, they are the same person. Big Bob locally. Yes, he is. But we're gonna take each of them separately. Because why not? So, Vampire, yo, he's the mastermind. He's the big brain of the whole entire group here, even though they're all the same guy. This is a weird episode. Yeah, 4 villains. 4 villains. And they're all the same person. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay, Vampire is going to go in B tier for me. Yeah, C tier, you know? Guys, I'm going to see if I recorded this. Hold up. He got flipping pushed into a hole by Daphne. I don't think I recorded it, guys, but he got pushed in a hole by Scooby. Scooby pushed him in a hole after they saved Daphne. Of course, the whole castle is carrying this episode again. But these villains are iconic. The vampire, the werewolf. Where you going, fuzzy face? They care. The whole entire castle's iconic. I mean, we got the universal villains, vampire, Wolfman, and Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster. Guys, don't flame me. They were a reference to the universal monsters. They sure were. Of course they were. Like, why wouldn't they be? Dracula's going to be C tier. Frankenstein I want to put in B tier only because I like how tall and scary. Like, he's really tall. He's like Shaggy's height. And him chasing you slowly, like, I like zombies. So, like, I like he looks ugly, so that equals scary, I guess. And I want to put him higher than Dracula because flipping Frankenstein's monster did not get scared into a hole by Scooby. Okay. Okay, we got the fortune teller. I'm not going to say the other word because last time I said that I got flamed. So I didn't realize it was a flipping slur. Most iconic monsters for you? I mean, I guess they are super iconic. These designs are so iconic to Scooby-Doo. Like, the amount of toys they made off of these are insane. So fortune teller is going to go D tier. The way that he got caught is insane. It's just so funny. Scooby just like pulled it. He's like, "Give me that, you mutt!" Like, hilarious. So let's talk about the fuzzy face, the flipping werewolf himself. Oh, here's Frankenstein. Yo, can we see Frankenstein? There he is. Like, Frankenstein's pretty scary. Oh, that art. This art is so cool. This is like a actual animation cell, not from the episode, but they drew it for like selling purposes, I think. Pretty cool. Imagine that when the vampire turned to a bat, he looked like that. Imagine. The vampire's A tier? Dude, are you kidding? Do you not remember how he got caught? It was goofy. It was so goofy, dude. It was like laughable. It was laughable, bro. yeah, so Scooby chases the fortune teller, captures fortune teller, and that's basically how the episode ends. But let's talk about the Wolfman. Fuzzy face over here. He got tricked by Shaggy throwing his voice just like the Black Knight did, and I like how funny he is. So C tier. I mean, they're all mid. See any good Scooby-Doo memes? Scooby-Doo does not have that many good memes, except the animation mistake memes. Those are awesome. Ugly Equals Scary is a crazy take. Bro, listen. I don't know. I just like Frankenstein's monster, dude. I just like it. It's not like a hard take. Like it's not like I'm like, yeah. Big Bob Oakley should have done better job hiding the tapestry, bro. He was just sitting on it. Like what? Okay. Yeah. So that's a gag of flipping Galloping Ghost or whatever. Next up, we got Scooby-Doo and a Mummy 2. I enjoyed this episode a lot. A lot of people really enjoyed this episode. Like, they really like it. But, like, it's fine. It's fine. It's a fine episode. It's tough to watch it through the whole thing nowadays, but I like where the gang goes. Like, they go to the malt shops. Like, pretty cool. This is, like, the origin of the creeper saying paper. This is the flipping mummy saying coin. Give me your coin. Because Shaggy took a ancient coin from the museum, and with that ancient coin from the museum, he tried to buy like a flippin' ice cream sandwich with like normal bread or whatever. But the whole thing with the mummy turning people into concrete, like they turns them into stone, but it's just concrete, is very iconic. Like, he did that to Scooby. Shaggy was crying, dude. Shaggy was crying. Yes, the mummy noises do appear a lot in other Scooby series, especially the Scooby-Doo show and the new Scooby-Doo movies. Probably because it was very, like, it's not like a mummy, like, you don't know what a mummy sounds like, so they use it for everything. But so if you watch Scooby-Doo and a Mummy 2 enough, yeah, you know that's the mummy's voice, not flipping whatever. So let's keep going here. So, getting the coin. And that coin unlocks this hippo that has a super expensive medallion in it. The mummy itself is not that scary, but the fact that it just keeps on following you around for that coin, like, you don't know what it's going to do to you. It's just chasing you. But we're going to have a lot of C tier villains today, guys. I'm sorry. He's going in C tier. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. I'm being very strict with these villains. Like, all right. We got the witch and the zombie. At least I think that's the next episode. We got some bangers coming up, by the way. Banger villains coming up. So, yeah, which witch is which? The witch and the zombie, you know, iconic. Let's talk about the witch. So, I talked about this episode very briefly in one of my Halloween videos, and it's very Halloween-like. I mean, the witchcraft and the witch making the zombie come out of like nothing, the witch making the voodoo dolls, and Shaggy actually thinking it was a voodoo doll and all that. The zombie as well. I mean, he's a zombie. I did say I like zombies, but I like this one more than Frankenstein's monster. You can even call Frankenstein's monster a zombie. The zombie, especially this scene, look at this. Him shutting the door. I don't know why, but I think that's scary. I don't know why. But this episode is so classic. It's so classic. So, I think the witch is actually less iconic than the zombie and less scary because it's just a witch. So, witch is going to go C tier. Zombie's going to go B tier. What do we think? A tier? Both the villains should go in C tier. I think the witch did actually start the running gag of Daphne being always kidnapped by the villain. I think. No, we just had the flippin' gaggle of Galloping Ghosts. Daphne technically got herself kidnapped there, but That counts. That counts. And Daphne fell through that trap door in the Ghost episode, so it's always been a thing. It's always been a thing. All right, so I feel like we're good on this tier here. Next up. Also, I'm talking very brief on these episodes, guys. I'm sorry about that, but I'm just doing that because why not? I mean, you guys know these episodes. Once I do my tier list, like actual video, which is not going to be this stream. I'm not going to turn the stream into video. I'm going to have an actual video. So spoiling it, so you guys know, it's going to be way more in depth, and you guys know what I said. Way more in depth. Yeah. I'm not talking that good right now, but I just said good. Oh my gosh, I need water. Yeah, this is going to be a VOD. I'm going to keep it on YouTube. Should I make a VOD channel, guys? I'm not going to do that. That would be funny, though. Yeah. Zombie and the Witch. B tier, C tier. Spooky Space Kook. Chill out, guys. Chill out. Spooky Space Kook. The laugh alone is insane. The laugh alone is bone chilling. Insane. I got a Spooky Space Kook pop figure like right in front of me right now. I'll make a community post of it if you guys want to see it. The Scooby-Doo 50th anniversary pop figure. I love Spooky Space Kook, but episode itself I didn't watch much as a kid. I had a book of the Spooky Space Kook. I don't know where it went, but it was like, you know, it's like one of those books that shows like the episode. That book I probably read more than watching the actual episode. But flipping the fact that like he pops out of nowhere, the glowing, the Hanna-Barbera animators actually put so much work into making that glow happen, just like in Captain Cutler. That really carries it. If he didn't have that glow coming off him, that little illumination on his body, you know, I don't know about S tier, guys. He's so scary though, but S tier is saying too much. He's going high A. S tier saying too much, but how scary he is insane. He's really scary. He's really scary, guys. He's really scary. So going high A tier. Guys, who Puppet Master or him? Who is it going to be, guys? Space Suit's so close to being S tier. But what about Puppet Master? Puppet Master behind him, guys? Because Puppet Master doesn't really... Space Kook has a whole thing going, you know? He's an alien. So let's put him above Puppet Master. Let's put him above. Yeah, Space Kook was not a common episode in Boomerang. Boomerang always... Even nowadays, Boomerang, when they do Scooby-Doo, they do like the first few episodes, then they skip around after they do that. Boomerang is so cool though. I'm so sad that the streaming services they got rid of it. Why make it S tier if he doesn't make it? S tier is gonna be like, at this point only 2 villains are gonna be in S tier. Space Kook is just a name people call him because the episode's like, as well as named Spooky Space Kook. Alright guys. Let's put him in S tier. Let's put him in the S tier. Okay. He's so close to being S tier. Let's just put him S tier because I think he might be the only S tier. I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm being really strict about these. Like, this is not gonna be, the tier list is gonna vary from this to the video, but this is like what I'm standing on right now. It's always gonna change. Have you seen Scooby-Doo YTPs? You mean the Misadventures of Skooks? That peak, actual peak though. That's like the best Scooby-Doo internet thing like ever. His motives, yes, his motives are so disappointing. But we are talking about villains, so I guess that counts. I mean, but I guess costume is just bringing him up to S tier at this point. If we talk about flipping him wanting to take his neighbor's land or whatever, yeah, that's a B tier villain, bruh. But the glaze that Space Kook gets is insane. And I have to follow along with that because episode still is pretty good. It's a pretty good episode. I don't like the playing field that they're on, though. I don't like where they are. But I have to put them S tier to appease my channel, I guess. But if you guys want to, honestly, I might have to go with flipping low A on Space Kook. Like if I wasn't recording or anything, you know. Just by the actual episode. All right, Go Away Ghost Ship is so fun. This is such a hot take. I love Go Away Ghost Ship. This is such a hot take. Go Away Ghost Ship is so fun. Like, you might not understand, but I love it. It's fun. It's a comedy. Like, this is not supposed to be scary at all. It's not supposed to be scary at all. It's not, right? Captain Cutler is really used, but I love this episode. Yeah. Captain Cutler from A Clue for Scooby-Doo is really nice. Yeah. Oh, man. Redbeard, dude. Redbeard is funny, dude. This episode's so fun. He's a cool villain. Yeah. And he used the gay blade. The gay blade. Makes you fruity. That's what Shaggy called it. You go rewatch the episode or find a clip online. I swear, dude. I swear he called it the gay blade. That's what he said. I don't know what other word would be close to that. All right, so I love this scene when Scooby and Shaggy are making the thing for Redbeard, like they're cooking. For some reason, it's not just me though. Other Scooby-Doo YouTubers say this too. When Scooby and Shaggy were making that food, like it was not even food, but when they were making that, like cooking, bro, that made me hungry, bro. Back in the day. Then they blew the bubbles on him. Yeah, so you guys understand what I mean. This is funny. In the new Scooby-Doo movies, they remodeled the Ghost Pirate White. Yes, sir, they sure did. And I have my most recent video. Check that out. I'm going to plug myself. I'm going to be plugging my videos like this whole time, guys. If you have not seen the Harlem Globetrotters video, check that out. First episode with the Harlem Globetrotters is the one with the white Redbeard. It's a horrible episode, but, you know, this episode is the OG, and it's such a fun time. Shaggy doing the flipping code with the chest, and then Redbeard's minions, we're going to count his minions with him as well, because they're not going to, like, put him down or anything, but we're going to count them, too. So what do you guys think of Redbeard? I love the episode. Redbeard's laugh, too. It's so human, but so not human at the same time. It's off-putting, his laugh. It's very off-putting. Oh, yeah, Shaggy saying, down the hatch. And then it's actually oil. Yes, sir. Redbeard has to be S tier, Gavin. What are you on about? With one of the first episodes you ever watched? Yeah. Okay, guys, Redbeard, I love him. He's going above Captain Cutler in A tier. Sue me, guys. Sue me, okay? This episode is so cool. Like, I love this episode. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Speaking of episodes I love. Oh, here's the gay blade. The floating blade. Yo, it's literally trying to kill Scooby and Shaggy. Can we add the blade as a villain? Does he count? Does he count? Can we add him? Oh my gosh. All right. Also, look at the pirate ship. Look at that pirate ship, dude. That is insane. That is insane. Pogo stick. It's a jackhammer, dude. Yeah, this episode's so iconic, guys. I'm so happy you guys understand what I mean. It's so fun. Redbeard's Ghost got a cool boss theme in Night of 100 Frights. Dude, I have not played any of the Scooby games, but I heard they're super grindy. Like they're not that fun. Like they're really grindy. I like how they added those villains, like the OG villains to those games. That's so cool. Like in game form. All right. A Night of Fright is no delight. Let's get like... Hold up, guys. I'm going to get some spooky music. Because you guys have been listening to the same backing track for like a year now. Let me get something else for you guys. Now it's just gonna be silent for a bit. Don't you love silence? Like, or don't you just love it? Oh, this is like the same. Bro, it's just Scooby-Doo music, you know. All right, how's that, guys? Spooky in the chat. Spooky. All right, A Night of Fright is no delight. Man, scary episode. It's the whole atmosphere is insane. I always say atmosphere. Every single Scooby episode has scary atmosphere. Not everyone. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? With just the art on Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Is insanely scary. The fact that the Phantom Shadows or the Phantoms, the fact that they like sort of kind of killed these people, they didn't, but like, you know, what do I have to say that's not already been said? No, I don't get copyright from the background music. How loud is it, guys? Can you hear me well? Like, you cannot get here. Like, you can't hear it. I wouldn't get copyrighted from it, guys. I wouldn't. That wouldn't happen. Best episodes in the whole franchise? That's a crazy take. Whole franchise? You know, you're not saying Scooby-Doo, you're saying the whole entire everything. I mean, you're not... I mean, I guess. Do what you want, do you. But, like, this episode's... It's scary, but overrated. It's very overrated. But... I don't want to move guys, and I don't want to move people in the tier list. But I might have to here. I might have to put Puppet Master S tier and flipping Phantom Shadows top of A. And that's what I'm going to do. The laugh of the Phantom Shadows is so insane. But the laugh of the Puppet Master is also crazy. But I'm saying these guys are overrated. But they're so iconic too. Should I put them in S tier just because they're iconic? But I'm going to keep Puppet Master in S tier too. Should we just put all three of them in S tier, guys? What do you think? Last one looks like queso. What do you want about? What are your thoughts on the fan-made episode Springtrapped? Okay, Springtrapped is awesome. That episode, the amount of work that guy put into it is so cool, and the fact that he got flipping flagged for, got flagged by the voice actress for Daphne's got to chill, dude. And she did apologize. She's got to chill, though. But, like, yeah, we're going to put him in S tier. Don't worry, guys. But, like, oh, my gosh. I love that. I love that special with the whole entire stop motion that guy did for Springtrapped. Awesome. Awesome. I love that. And he fixed all the AI stuff. So, like, you can't even yap about that, you know? All right, let's move on. Phantom Shadows. I mean, you guys, if you guys want to see more clips here, like, you guys know, these are... Look how scared Scooby is. He fainted. He passed out. But if we... They kind of fumble, though. They kind of fumble. But it is two people, too. Two villains with the same costume. That's kind of scary, because you don't know who's who, and they can get you from, like, all over. That's Snow Ghost. Time to get a little winter-themed or whatever. That Snow Ghost is, you know, he... A tier. Snow Ghost has to be A tier only because he had the most obvious attempted murder out of any other villain. I think. No, we're gonna have one that's... I always have to correct myself, guys. It's like, you can't say stuff like that and, like, think that you're right all the time. But, like... Coming up, we're going to have a really obvious attempted murder, but his is pretty close. And the whole backstory where he's a ghost of a Yeti, he's not actually, he's a Yeti, but he's a ghost of one because of that whole backstory that he had. I did talk about this episode in a video as well, so go watch that if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, check out my stuff. I mean, if you like Scooby-Doo, you're new. So yeah, right here. Velma gonna get sawed in half. Yeah, so I think it's pretty obvious why he's S tier. and all the random stuff that happens in this whole entire wood logging place that they're in. And the Snow Ghost trying to throw Scooby off a mountain, all this stuff. Shaggy throwing Snowball, getting it. What are your thoughts on Scrappy-Doo? Scrappy-Doo's, he's there. I don't like how he took over in a lot of Scooby series from the 1980s are just Scrappy-Doo and Scooby and Shaggy. I don't like those episodes and the shorts. The shorts, I do not like them. Scrappy's fine. I don't enjoy the episodes he's in, but not because it's I don't know. I'm not really like, it's very like meh. It's meh. Snow Ghost is pretty cool. That's why he's going bottom of A tier. The Phantom Shadows did a good job of scaring away the cousins. In fact, if they found out that the money was worthless, they would have been so outraged. It was worthless. It was Confederate, which I don't know why Scooby-Doo loves talking about the Civil War, but they do. Yeah, Hanna-Barbera they really just overused Scrappy, and they made him they made Scrappy ruin the series and for the 80s until they got to the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, which was a peak. It was pretty peak. It was a good peak for Scooby-Doo. Yes, we have Nowhere to Hide now. Nowhere to Hide. The background music really isn't matching right now, but yeah, Nowhere to Hide, guys. We're gonna talk about Mr. Hyde, the ghost of Mr. Hyde. You guys, you gotta remember it's the ghost of. You can't just call him Mr. Hyde. It's gotta be the ghost of. Yeah, he sneaks into the mystery machine. I gotta get water. Hold up. He sneaks into the mystery machine, dude. Insane. Like that's insane, dude. Why, like, who does that? Who does that? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But like, the fact that the main suspect, Dr. Jekyll, told the gang he's the villain. It's pretty. I don't like this episode. But yes, we're in season 2 of Scooby-Doo. Where are you? By the way, we are in season 2. Awesome season. I don't like Mr. Hyde, the ghost of Mr. Hyde. Episodes are drag to get through. He's going B tier for me. Sadly, I mean, a lot of people love him. A lot of people put him number 1. Planet Scooby puts him at number 1. I mean, do what you want, man, but like, B tier for me. Reason being, of course, is look how he got caught. What a clown, dude. What a clown. Yeah, the chase songs, oh my gosh. Recipe for My Love. Nice, it's a nice chase song, but my favorite is coming up. I love the Creeper one too. 7 days a week as well. Okay, next up we have a kind of sorta stereotypical racism, whatever. I don't really care about all that stuff, but like, it was the 1960s. What do you expect, guys? Don't hate on the episode just because of that. Mystery Mask mix-up. Reason Mask is in the title is because of the mask that Daphne stole. Daphne didn't steal, she bought it. What am I on about? What am I talking about? Daphne flipping. She bought the mask. That looks like the Creeper. What? But it's so cool that season 2 starts the gang going into other countries. They're littering a whole nother country. That's pretty cool. Flipping. I don't know where they are. I forgot. I haven't watched this episode. I didn't watch it before flipping. Is into a, and he did, he pretty obviously his cronies kidnapped Daphne technically, and let's talk about the cronies because we're gonna do a separate tier list on these guys. So their white masks with the like frown expression is actually pretty scary. Like these dudes, their proportions are kind of goofy, but they're really tall. The Mr. Hyde character. Scooby-Doo loves green people, guys. You guys gotta understand that Scooby-Doo loves green monsters. They just love they love green in monsters. Okay, so these cronies, guys, I really want to put them in B tier, so that's what I'm gonna do. Zen 2.0 is gonna go in C tier because he doesn't do as much, but what he does do, it does matter. So he's gonna go high C tier for this guy. High C tier because you guys want to know what he does. You guys want to know what he does? Flipping. Oh yes, there's Daphne getting kidnapped. The whole chase scene is insane. Like, look at this chase scene, dude. This is actually crazy. This is insane, dude. What the heck? What the heck, man? What the heck is going on? Okay, so yeah, here's this guy. So Zen 2.0 is flipping goofy, dude. The fact that the scariest thing about him is his mask, and his mask isn't even unique. It's the one that Daphne bought. It's the same one, I think. This is a very classic Scooby-Doo episode. This isn't the only time Zen 2.0 showed up in the Scooby franchise. I don't think I know. So yeah, so he ties up Scooby and Shaggy on a giant thing of TNT, and it's gonna blow up and kill them, and blow up the whole place. So it'll kill the game too. That's insane, right? Mask looks like a monkey. I mean, I guess. And then he gets captured. Very strange capture. I'm insanely strange how he got captured. Yeah, so gonna have to put him high C. The attempted murder, I guess, it was a very good attempt. But his cronies are scarier. If we're really talking about scary here, his cronies are scarier. All right. I'm gonna be right back, and we'll talk about our final 6 villains. 6 villains. Alright, I'm back. So, before we move on to our last 6 villains here, I did forget to read a few things. So, first of all, for the first, if you guys were here at the beginning of the stream, I said that I had notes for each villain. Not each one, but like the first few. So, for a clue for Scooby-Doo, for a Captain Cutler one, I'm just going to say it, like I'm going to read what I said. This was months ago, by the way. I wanted to read it, like, during the thing, but I forgot. So, clue for Scooby-Doo. The name tells you nothing about the episode, but this is a very comedic type Scooby episode, which I did not mention. Definitely not a scary episode, but, you know, it's fine. Could have been better. Bro, I don't know why it's... Bro, my notes are actually goofy. But it's another very iconic episode. Overall, it takes this spot. At least the villain had a little bit of attempted murder, besides the fact he was stealing yachts from the marina. I wish I said this when we were actually talking about it, but sorry about that, guys. But yeah, that still qualifies for A tier, I'm not gonna lie. Hassle in the Castle. This is what I said, guys, for Hassle in the Castle. It's a ghost. Episode is fine, but like, it's a very basic, but not... What? Bro, I don't know what I'm saying in these notes. Okay, I'll stop reading them, guys. I'm sorry. Yo, we got... When you rank the villains, do you take in consideration the value of their schemes and operation? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I just forget to talk about it, but yeah, I do take that in consideration, of course. Yo, what's your channel? You look like... Never mind. Alright, guys, let's carry on, you know. We got a very iconic one. The Creeper... Where's our title card? Dang nabbit. There we go. Jeepers is the Creeper. I love the font that they used here. It's actually so new. Like, so nice. Pretty nice. One of the few things I hated about the Creeper episode was when they suspected the hermit guy. Yeah, I don't know why they suspected that guy. It's just because he was weird looking. That's kind of rude on their part. But, bro, imagine we still had... I don't... Bro, hermits are insane, dude. I can't believe they had those in the 60s. Like, that was an actual thing. Like, these people were just living in caves. Like, what? Anyway, it was very random, dude. It was... that was weird, okay? And also, I feel like this episode has, like, a little Scrappy-Doo in it. You know the bird? The bird is, like, Scrappy-Doo. Alright, so... There's this log in the middle of this road. And what a road this is. Like, whoa... Wow, it's just, bro, that's not even paved. Like, what? Anyway. Creeper attacks the guy, sadly. And, so, you guys think the Creeper chopped this tree down? I think the Creeper did. I honestly. So, the Creeper attacks this guy, and, like, he's on the ground. Like, he's hurt. And the inside of his car is torn, but the outside is perfect. Like, what? They find a piece of paper. They go to the flipping guy's house, whatever. All that. Bank owner. So basically the bank owner is the Creeper, and the bank owner was stealing money from the bank, and the camera took pictures of it, and that's why the Creeper wanted the paper. And at this school festival, because this is like one of the episodes that really shows that the gang are actually, they go to school and they actually have friends, because look at this. So they're at a school dance at a barn, and yeah, Creeper turned off the lights. Creeper is just here to do a lot of trolling. I feel like he's not really... Sure, he's menacing. He wants the paper, but he's, like, trolling. Like, he's, like, being goofy. Yeah, that's so funny. Like, have you guys seen those dubs of this, like, episode? It's actually so funny. Like, where they put their own voice over the characters is so fun. But, like... Dude, the fact that the gang, oh my gosh, the gang they bring the guy to the Creeper's house. Well, how would the gang know, though? How would they know? They wouldn't. They wouldn't know. So yeah, they're taking all this antics, whatever. The Creeper's just like the Mummy, guys. The Creeper's just like the Mummy. The Mummy's at C tier. So you guys know I'm putting the Creeper at B tier. Creeper is iconic. He's iconic, but that does not mean he's scary. He's memorable, but that doesn't mean like he's not a good villain. He's not that good. 47 Cartoon Guy, I watch your channel. Yo, welcome. Holy crap. Welcome to the stream. Whoa. Dude, thanks for joining. What? Yo, I love your content, bruh. I love your content. Alright, so yeah, Creeper gonna be B tier, guys. I mean, he's a green guy with reddish hair. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he's just... Dude, he wanted the paper just like the mummy wanted that coin. It's the same thing. They were both saying it too. There's no like insane... There's no attempted murder. There's no... He just did a few weird antics. Him chasing the gang was... He's menacing. But he's a goofy looking guy, you know? He's goofy. He walks slow too. B's fair. He's overrated. I've seen so many like flipping rankings. They're just like he's overrated. Yeah, he is. The fact that people put him so high up on their list is insane. Like the gang, Velma like kicks him. Scooby just kicked him. But the gang aren't even afraid of him. They fight back. They just honestly fighting him. He has a fast run though. Look at that. Yo, where's our little... Yeah, this guy. Here we go. So this... I'll pause it right here. This is... I'm going on a side tangent. But like... The little bird guy is just like Scrappy-Doo. Am I wrong? Yeah, I saw 47 Cartoon Guys videos on Hanna-Barbera as well. Like the Scooby-Doo one. The history one. So cool. Great video. Great video. Yeah, so guys... Tell me that this little chick here is not like Scrappy-Doo. Like he follows Scooby around. Scooby tried to return him to his mom, but he came back anyway. Like, and he tried to fight back and stuff, just like Scrappy does. Like, let me at him. He is more like Henry Hawk, but we're talking about in the Scooby-Doo, like Scooby-Doo universe. Scooby-Doo universe. I'm not talking right. You know, Scooby-Doo universe. Yeah, Creeper is pretty whatever. You want to know what I love about this episode? Is the song. The chase song that they have in this episode. Oh my gosh. I'm in love with an ostrich. All the neighbors complain and they say, but she loves me. Even if they don't understand it. That's like the goofiest song ever. I'm in love with an ostrich? Like what? That's the song, guys. I'm not even joking. I'm not going to play audio and stuff for these clips, but like, go check it out. It's so funny. But even if they don't understand it... Scooby's Night with a Frozen Fright. The caveman episode. You know, the caveman's he's got his bat. Like, that's something, you know? Good for him. Like, he's got a bat. Yo, Shaggy just ate that. He gobbled that. Alright. Yo, can we... Yeah, here we go. So, the caveman in a thing of ice. I don't know when this takes place, but I think it takes place in the summer. And why is there a palm tree there? Where is the gang? Are they in Florida? Anyway. Yeah, so Caveman, he's a menacing growl, I guess. His bat is pretty scary. He can hit you with that, you know. But that's about it. Caveman's very whatever. Caveman's very whatever. Do you know the meme from this episode? It's right there, bud. And if he's the sheriff and that, we're out here. I just remembered. We're out here. What I want to know is, where's the caveman? You know, you guys know the caveman's the sheriff, though, right? He is the sheriff. What I want to know is, where's the caveman? I love that. Bro, I told you, Misadventures of Skooks. I watch it, dude. I know it. I know my stuff. Alright, anyway. Yeah, Caveman's funny. When I searched up Caveman for, like, pictures and stuff, for this whole clips thing, the amount of merch on the flipping Caveman from Scooby-Doo Where Are You is pretty crazy. They got a lot of Caveman stuff. I like the toys and stuff. Like, I did not know they did that. He's also in a bunch of Scooby-Doo video games. His motives were understandable. He wanted to steal that machine that the other scientist was working for to talk to fish. Imagine we had that to talk to fish. Like, why not dogs or whatever? Are you sure it wasn't Captain Caveman? No, it was actually the normal caveman. Look up caveman toys, like from Scooby-Doo. Where are you? Captain Caveman. So fun. Alright, so what are we thinking here? The way he got caught with the clam, oh my gosh. It's actually so funny. Alright, Haunted House Hang Up. We're going to look at that next, but... Yo, is the background music repetitive, guys? It's kind of repetitive for me. Alright, Caveman is going C tier. Kind of mid. He's kind of mid. He's mid, dude. Yo, Season 2 can't have all bangers, you know? Season 2 can't have all bangers. Speaking of bangers, we got Haunted House Hang Up. What a banger, dude. Holy crap. This episode's awesome. Look at this house. Like, look at that house. It's scary, dude. Now, just like Charlie the Robot, sadly, our menace here is a flippin'... He's not the real villain, guys. I did forget to add the axe guy. Hold up, guys. I knew that, but I forgot to add him. Don't worry, though. I got him somewhere. I'll find him. Yeah, so a Haunted House Hang Up. The flippin' axe guy is the real villain. And I did talk about this in one of my videos, but like, that's so sad that the Headless Spectre isn't the actual villain. Like, are you kidding me? Why'd they do that? Why'd they do that to my boy? Like, like Headless Spectre is so cool. He's so scary, dude. You can't tell me he's not. You can't. Yo, where the heck is this? Oh my gosh. Yo, guys, hold up, please. Technical difficulties, I guess. I don't know how to say it. I can't believe I forgot the Phony Phantom. That's his name. It's the Phony Phantom. Hold up, guys. Yo, I got him. There he is. Phony Phantom. Yo, anyway. Fix that. Sorry about that, guys. Hello Spectre is pretty good for being not... Yeah, for not being a villain, he's awesome. For not being a villain? Oh my gosh. Alright, look at this. Look at this. And his laugh, too. His, like, ha 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 ha, like... Yeah, and Scooby checking on the Rock Music Festival. They're going there. Like, based, honestly, super based for them. Like, that's awesome. But, Hello Spectre, dude. Since we counted Charlie as a villain, because, again, Charlie doesn't really count. He's a robot. We're going to get to the axe guy. We're going to get to the Phony Phantom, okay? Okay, there he is. He's got his little box. He scared the heck out of the gang with the head in the box. Where's the head in the box? There it is. Check this out. Check this out. Yes, the chase song from this episode. This episode's great. It's another one where the atmosphere carries it. It does. This episode's so fun. Like, this is such a fun watch. Like, if you were showing someone Scooby-Doo for the first time, I would show them this episode. I wouldn't show them the Night of Friday is No Delay. I wouldn't show them the Creeper one. Night of Friday is No Delay is actually not a good one to show them because there's too much happening in the episode. This one's very overrated episode. Chill out, bruh. Really? How's it overrated? Not many people talk about this, dude. Yeah, so there's a head in the box. Like who? Like what? How's this a kid show? It's not. That's not for kids. Alright, so the chase song. Flipping. What's the chase song called? I'm about to pull it up. Hold up. I think I recorded the chase song and put it up as a video. I think I did. Chat, did I do that? I think I did. I don't think it's on my channel anymore, but I think I still have it unlisted. Let me see. Wait, what? Did I delete it? I probably deleted it. Dang. Do I have it? No, I have the 7 days a week one. I'm goofy, guys. I'm sorry. 7 days a week from the Caveman episode. I did not talk about that. 7 days a week now. That's fun. That's a fun song. The chase songs are awesome. Chase songs are awesome. I'm going to show the Love. It's Love the World, I think. From Scooby-Doo. Yes. I'm looking it up right now. I want to show you guys the song. It's so good. It's so good. I'm not going to play all of it for copyright reasons, but it's so good. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's so good. It's like something about it. It's the 60s vibe of it. It's like it sounds like the Beatles, but it's not. It's just so good, dude. Holy crap, it's so good. Now it's just like now I'm glazing, but like guys, come on, come on. But anyway. Anyway, let's get back to this. Talk to the sun, say how do you do? I got a problem and I'm counting on you. Awesome. It's awesome, dude. Awesome sauce. Overrated episodes crazy, guys. Come on. I don't know how it's so overrated. Like, they barely make anything about this. Like, there's barely, like, any media or toys about, like, on this. Like, honestly, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Overrated. The song is great, yeah. Alright. What are we doing with our Headless Spectre here, guys? I'm just gonna leave him at... I'm leaving him at A tier. Above Snow Ghost. I feel like that's fair. For me, at least. He's... You know... If it was my personal preference, he would be an S tier, but I'm not doing all that because bro's not even a villain. So like, why would I do that? You know. All right, we haven't had that. We don't have that many D tiers, so let's add another one to our list with the flippin' Phony Phantom. Look how scared Shaggy is. Why is Shaggy scared of this guy? Look at him holding Fred like that. Pretty. I don't know. Yeah. So look at this dude. Goofy outrun. He's literally got a blanket on him like Charlie Brown. Goofy. It's Goofy. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's so bad, dude. He's so bad. This guy's a clown. He's an actual clown. D tier, and he's going bottom of D tier. That's the closest thing to F tier, as in Carl tier. Should we just put him in Carl tier, guys? Put him in Carl tier. Carl tier is F tier, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. Carl tier is F tier. Next up is another Goofy episode. A Tiki scare is no fair. Now, our Tiki episode... You're surprised I have the Puppet Master as a flippin' S tier? That's personal preference. He would be an A tier if I wasn't glazing, but I guess understandable that you hated it, but now, like, once you get older and really think about it, like, the Puppet Master wanted the gang to find out about his counterfeit operation. Like, he wanted the gang to. Am I wrong? And the reason he wanted them to is because he wanted to kill them because he likes murdering. The amount of attempted murders is insane. Anyway, Tiki scare is no fair. We had the witch doctor again. He's just a witch doctor, guys. Just so you know. Here he is in all his glory. Yeah, it's sure you can call it racist. Sure you can call it like cultural, whatever. But, like, who cares? Okay, we're talking about villain here. So, I like his mask, but, you know, of course, it's kind of something out. You know, it's like it's a little weird, a little insensitive. But anyway, he's not that good. I'm sorry, guys. Is that a Fury? I've never heard about this one. What are you talking about? Black Snow, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, bruh? Yeah, so Tiki, his little skull wand, it's literally a wand. Like, it's with that little thing underneath the skull that pops in and out of animations because of all their crappy animation. He does have this giant rolly thing, but we're not counting that as a villain. it's barely in the episode, and when it is, it varies in size, but it's pretty big. Like, look at that size, bro. Shaggy's like 6 foot. That's like 30 feet, 40 feet. The Puppet Master thing, man. If you just watch the episode, you gotta. It's sure it's a theory. Like, it's not like confirmed or anything. It's my own what I think. Like, come on. Don't you guys think it's like a little something? Who wrote the chase songs in season 2? Great question. Let me get the answer. I don't know off the top of my head, but I got you here. Hold up. It's one guy did it, I'm pretty sure. One guy did all the songs. Austin Roberts. Danny Jansen and Austin Roberts wrote all. They sang and wrote most. It was produced by Lala Productions, but yeah, Austin Roberts. That does sound familiar. He's the guy who did all the chase songs. He's such an insane dude. He's so good. He's so good. I don't know for sure if that's his full name. No. The Witch Doctor is better than the Indian Witch Doctor. Indian Witch Doctor's D tier. Anything's better than him. Yeah. Anything's better than Decoy for a Dog Napper. Like, in that episode, I did discuss that it's flipping. Dude, it's... In the episode, what am I talking about? In Decoy for a Dog Napper, I was talking about how the villain is a side thing. It's more about the gang than the actual villain. Where'd they get the idea for the ostrich song? I don't know, man. It's so funny. I think they just came up with it. I'm in love with an ostrich. You know, it's the randomest thing. It's the 1960s. You know, do whatever. They're probably taking some illegal substances. Making that song. You know, 1960s. But you know. Anyway, atmosphere of this episode is fine. This episode is fine. The villain is a little bit above fine. So he's going to be C tier. He's going to be high C tier for Tiki guy. Flipping the Witch Doctor. Also, his little I think that was pretty good. His little scream there. His little screech. Look at this little wiggle. Look at him wiggling, guys. He's a goofy guy. He's a clown, guys. He's a clown. The furry Phantom would love it. Oh my gosh. Alright, bud. Also, this is another animation style art, which is I really like. So I wanted to add that to the little clip show for you guys. Anyway. Yeah, so gotta go C tier for him. Alright. So next up. Who's afraid of the big bad werewolf? Are you afraid of the big bad? The Tiki guy should be memed. I think it's too late for that, you know. Scooby-Doo memes have come and like gone. The most recent stuff has been Velma. Like there hasn't been a lot of Scooby-Doo memes. You know. But anyway, guys. Let's talk about who's afraid of the big bad werewolf. We are wrapping it up here for the live stream. Almost 2 hours in. Holy crap. All right. Yeah, how you guys liking the stream? Let me know. I'll be doing more for sure. I love the whole interaction with chat here. It's so nice. Anyway, this is our big bad werewolf. Look at this goofy guy. He looks so much like the werewolf from a gag of Galloping Ghost, but he looks so different at the same time. Like, they're like the same but different. Alright, so who in Hanna-Barbera thought green is what a werewolf is? Who in Hanna-Barbera thought that was a good idea? And the red eyes, like, dude, the red eyes are crazy. Anyway, chase song is alright. Episode is fine. He's a sheep rustler, by the way. He steals sheep and puts them like over the border or whatever, in like barrels. That's about it. He's such a clown that Scooby and Shaggy gave him a haircut and made him bald for the rest of the episode. Which is, look at this, bald. clown, bruh. And the whole story with him is he's supposed to be Silas Long, who is supposedly half man, half wolf. Where's the man? Guys, where's the man? Can we talk about that? There's no man part of that werewolf. Like, bro, what? Anyway, the bad werewolf was so unsettling. I liked him more with head. What? What? Hello, chat. What? Well, what are you saying? Okay, I guess. But you know, werewolves with hair. Okay, sounded weird before. Okay, understandable. He's fine, but nothing can beat the OG werewolf. This guy wants to be the OG werewolf, and the OG werewolf I already put C tier. So guys, he's D tier. He's D tier. I'm sorry. Not Carl tier. He's gonna be top of D tier. How about that? He's gonna be, guys. Who should be top of D tier? Who should be top of D tier? I got 16 of you in chat. I need more people. Come on. Who should be in D tier? Like, should Meyer 49er be at the top of D tier, or should the werewolf? I'm just going to leave it like this. Alright. Let's move on to our last episode of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? And no, Season 3 of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You does not count. It's the Scooby-Doo show. Be quiet. Okay? It doesn't count. So yeah, last episode, don't fool with a phantom. Don't fool with a phantom. Yo, where... Hold up, chat. I'm tweaking right now. Where is... I should have told Womp like a while ago that I was live, but I want him to watch, but he might watch the VOD later, so... It's gonna be a VOD later, guys. If you missed anything, just... Go back and watch some. I'll leave timestamps. I don't know if... Can I add timestamps to live streams? I don't know. We'll see. The green werewolf was not really scary. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we got Don't Fool with a Phantom this episode. Man, what an episode, dude. Man, what an episode. This episode... Okay, actually, last episode. The Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf? That felt so much like a Scooby-Doo show episode, it's not even funny. This episode seems a lot like Scooby-Doo Where Are You? But the last episode seemed like something that they would have put in Scooby-Doo show. Interesting enough, this final episode of Where Are You aired on Halloween. Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. Imagine casing Shaggy and Scooby in hot wax and they didn't even have a single scar. Guys, I'm sorry. It was just I guess Hanna-Barbera didn't think about all that because they didn't. Anyway, the wax phantom is scary enough. He's wax. I mean, he's hardened wax. It feels like liquid, like it feels like a flipping Clayman or whatever from Batman, like something like that where he can morph would be scary. But they didn't do that. This is a pretty nothing episode for me. Like, I don't watch it that much, but what he does, what the Wax Phantom does, he does really well. But he's also like 8 feet tall, so you also have to add that. It's pronounced Clayface. All right, buddy. Mods. Oh, sorry, he's a mod. What am I on about? Also, about the wax thing. Like, simple. Next time we have a mystery, those dummies can go instead of us. Scooby and Shaggy just called themselves dummies. Am I wrong? So yeah, Wax Phantom. I mean, cover Scooby, Shaggy, and Wax. You see the steam. You see the steam. Yo! What? Also, we get our... This guy isn't the actual villain, but he's like... It's like Captain Cutler's wife type thing, where he's like, I created the flippin'... I am the one who created the Wax Phantom, actually. I'm like, I did my voodoo, whatever. But actually, it's not him. Also, who has purple skin? Buddy, you gotta get that checked out. That's not normal. Yes, he was the bait. And yeah, they break the wax and it's flipping. It's the Wax Phantom. Fred has to break like the top part off like a few times to finally get to the actual guy. So how the heck does he see? Where did he see out of? Because the top part of the Wax Phantom was not like he was not that tall. I don't know how they do that. How'd they do that? Alright, Wax Phantom. Gonna have to put this guy a C tier to end it off. You know, I feel like this is a good list. I mean, that's just me though. I can't imagine the coated and hardened wax. Yeah, you would be dead. Like, how? D or C, yeah. Can you rank all of the What's New Scooby-Doo villains? Later down the line, I will. Next up will be the new Scooby-Doo movies, actually. For a live stream, it will be new Scooby-Doo movies. Next live stream in general, Yo! Took you long enough, Swamp. Took you long enough. Goofy. What you doing? I'm joking, by the way. I didn't even tell you I was live until, like, last second. That's my bad. That's my bad, bro. Nah, so... C tier's generous? Too generous? Who's Womp? Husky Dog 88. Check out his channel. He makes awesome Scooby content. And he makes Batman animated whatever content. Go check him out. Subscribe to him. Yeah, at least he made it. Alright, so anyway, guys. I'm not done yet. I want to hear you guys, since we have how many people in chat? 18. Can I do a vote? Let's see. I'm going to do a poll. What am I yapping about? Bro's live. Alright, bud. How do I do a poll? I'm tweaking. Poll. Bro, I thought you could do voting polls and flipping live streams. Am I tweaking? Alright, let me just read off some stuff. Hold up. Yeah, Tyrus is done. Finish that. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna... Next stream, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna definitely do new Scooby-Doo movies, because that's the next series in order. Let's see here. Q&A. I'll do that. And there's like other, like I would like watch like cartoons, like YouTube cartoons, like people that YouTubers make cartoons, and I'll yeah, I'm looking for the polls section. I can't find it, dude. I can't find the polls. Is it because I'm on my phone? Like, I don't understand. Play Fortnite. Alright, bud. Alright, bud. Mods. Mods blow up his house? I don't know. Alright. Yeah, so guys, what do you think of the tier list?